Aniket, so you spoke about not feeling passionately about something yet, right? And so I wanted to ask you that does that give you any kind of anxiety, or do you worry about that?
It used to, like, I used to keep feeling anxious about the fact that, oh my God, all my friends are, on a set career path. This one's becoming a writer, this one's becoming a this one's becoming that. But now I've realized it's fine. Like, I've just, like Farhad also said, I'm just become, like, trying to be more and more okay with the fact that maybe I won't find a passion, and it's fine. Like, as long as I'm happy with it, like, I'm happy with the life I'm leading, the work that I'm doing in whatever little capacity, the money that I have, everything else is fine. Like, I don't need to have that one passionate thing or like one career path that gives me so much joy that everything else fades. Maybe I won't have one, maybe I'll have 4 different things, and that's fine. Like, I'm trying to be more and more okay with the fact as I'm also entering my 30s soon.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just being okay with the fact that it's everybody else is on a different track and you are on a different one, but everyone probably meets somewhere at the same junction. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm ambitious, but not really passionate. So I'm still chasing my goals and chasing, say, the next promotion, the next pay raise, whatever. But I don't, in the larger scheme of things, I'm like, yeah, it's just like, I'm just doing it to get to like a better life. Yeah, rinse, repeat to get to a better life, and that's fine. Like,
Yeah, as long as you're happy in it, it's completely
it did take
fine.
a while to understand the difference between ambition and passion, though.
I was actually recently going through a burnout, and this is just a weird thing that I've noticed, but sometimes you're going through something and you just see a reel about it. Has that happened to you all?
That's just the algorithm.
I'm
gods.
so freaked out by it.
As much as we think that we suffer in in these echo chambers, everybody's experience is the same. Like, as the person who gets good marks and tries to make, I feel all of us, right? Like, people who've not figured it out, we take the same amount of stress. It's just like different things that we take stress about. We all just beat ourselves up all the time.
But I saw this reel which was like, it just made me feel better. It was a little bit motivational, you could say. It said that don't worry about what is happening with you right now. Don't think that you took any decisions. Don't have regrets, because you are meant to go through everything that came your way. Like, maybe you think that you took a wrong decision, but it was something that had to pass through you to help you grow, because you learned from it. And I was like, okay, maybe this is not science, but it sure does make sense to me. Now, we move on to like a new topic that Farhad slightly touched upon earlier, which is about just manifesting and believing that everything happens for a reason. So, like, as we discussed, there's no point in dwelling in the past. There's no point in having regrets. Like, at some point in your life, you're going to reach a place where you're like, okay, you know what? This is the situation. I have to deal with it. Let's go. So, do you guys have any instances where you all came across this realization?
I mean, I think manifestation, I don't know how much it works. Like, I know it works. I mean, I know a lot of people believe in it. So, I mean, great for them. I don't fully know if I have done it ever, or if I would do it ever again. But I would like to keep a positive mindset about my goals and then try to work towards them.
Yeah.
And everything happens for a reason. That is extremely true. Like,
Again, you might not see it in real time.
yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, it's happening, everything's falling into place for me. You might not see it while it's happening. But eventually, when you look back, it does. Again, not to get a little heavy, but like, as someone who's had to, as an adult at 30, relearn how to live again because of whatever. But I had to learn the basics again. Like, how's it to like wake up, be a functioning member of society, take a bath, brush your teeth, all of it. I feel like because of that, today I can probably sit here and look back and be like, that's how it gets. So this is what you have to do to not be like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So everything is disguised as an experience, a lesson, a life lesson in some way. And everything in the end adds to you becoming the most authentic version of who you are, what you need to do. Everything will reflect that with time, I feel.
Yeah, exactly. And then looking back at all of the struggles you all went through just in your 20s, figuring out your life's purpose and your careers, now at the point that you are in life, would you say that, yeah, I think it was worth it? Like, I learned a lot in the process, And yeah, everything does happen for a reason. Like, would you say that जो हुआ अच्छे के लिए हुआ types?
I mean, I think जो हुआ अच्छे के लिए हुआ true, but there's so much more left. Like, we're barely just starting out. I think that, I mean, जो भी होगा अच्छे के लिए होगा more like, because there's so many years to go, and our careers are going to be long.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's more about the future for me. Like, of course, things have worked out in the past, but I think looking towards the future, it's like way more is, I mean, untold than what is already done. So yeah.
I can't say that with 100% that I'm very like, because I still do it every day. I still find I catch myself suddenly being like, where are you headed? What is this? And I've realized, like, body positivity, it's an exercise which you have to do every day to tell yourself you are enough, you're doing enough. It's going to all fall into place. Like, that's, if you don't do that every day, you start feeling like crap.
So I also have another game segment for y'all, which is a BuzzFeed quiz actually. Since this is a BuzzFeed podcast, BuzzFeed quiz to banta hai. You guys have the links on your phone. This career aptitude test is scientifically proven to reveal your dream job. I want you all to take this quiz and tell me if the results are accurate or not. I mean, साइंटिफिक है तो प्रूफ तो करना ही पड़ेगा.
थोड़ा स्ट्रेच लग रहा है, बट देखते हैं.
Okay, let's start. Answer the following questions carefully. How would you describe yourself? Creative and emotional, or analytical and logical?
I think analytical and logical more than creative. I mean, it's not one or the other, but I would
creative
go on the
and very emotional.
So, I want to change the world and help others. Agree.
I consider myself more ambitious than family and members. Sure, agree.
I prefer to work independently.
Ooh, I want to be a leader and supervise others. Agree. I mean, I'm already there.
Ooh.
Whenever there's a problem, I'm always focused on finding a solution instead of managing the emotions of others. Neutral.
I prefer to work independently. Neutral.
Rate your interest in the following topic. Cooking, not interested.
Cooking, interested.
Of course. Rate your interest in the following topic. Writing. Depends on what I'm writing, so I'm going to go with neutral.
You should be a doctor or nurse. What is this Grey's Anatomy here?
You do
the
not
amount
give.
you had to censor all the things I've said. I should be a children's book author.
Wow, okay. I don't want to brag, but I should be an actor or a model.
So wrong, right? Such wrong answers.
Smart way to get us to take a quiz.
I don't know
BuzzFeed.
about that. I think this is scientifically quite accurate.
No, first of all, aptitude tests are crap. When I was 2-3 years jobless, my mom took me to one, and I went through all these questions, and then they told me, you know what this was? That I should be a career counselor. You're pretty. You could be an actor.
Wow.
I could be a children's book author.
I'm not doing surgeries though.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Let's not go there.
Yeah.
Not
the cockroaches. For the kids.
for the kids.
Okay, well, that brings us to the end of this podcast. So, I hope you guys like this episode. So, make sure you tune in for that. You can find our podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts as well, or wherever you get your podcast from. Also, please don't forget to give us a rating and a review so that, I don't know, our podcast becomes viral or something.
Cute.